Hey everybody, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Thank you for coming through. I see everybody popping in real quick. I have a special guest. This is a pop-up live. This is not the podcast. This is not the podcast night. So you're not crazy if you normally join me for the podcast. Let me invite my special guest. This is a pop-up live. And thanks everybody for coming in. Oh, thanks for sharing the live. Whoever's sharing the live, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm waiting on my special guest to pop in. How's everybody doing? And can you all hear me okay? I think I saw one of my mods in here. Can you hear me? I know you could see me because I'm on my iPad today, so it should look a little bit different. So I'm just waiting on my special guest to pop in, or my co-host for the day. As soon as he comes in, how's everybody doing today? Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. I started this live today. Excuse me. I started this live today because my special guest reached out to me. So as soon as he pops in here, we will be ready to go. We're going to talk to you about these products, and hopefully you all can see my cart. Hopefully you can see my cart. And thanks for my mods jumping in here at the last minute too. So as soon as he pops in, but we've got 3 products that we always talk about on the podcast, and I actually have the brand that supports that, so I'm quite happy about that. How's everybody been doing today? Are you all ready for tomorrow? If you're coming tomorrow, it's the men. It's the men, it's the men, it's the men's time. For 2 hours tomorrow, we are going to do nothing but men's blends. We did the ladies last week, so tomorrow will be the men. So how about that? And I'm excited about that because the focus is on the guys. So let's see if I can get him in here. Let me try one more time. For either one of my mods or both, can you all see my cart? I see the display up here, because if not, I'm gonna have to talk to y'all about the product, so it's okay. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. I'm trying to bring up my backup account. Sorry about that. I'm trying to bring up. All right, let me turn the volume down.
Let's go in order, and we're gonna bring it back home. This goes to show you can't always judge it. It's a family.
Sorry, y'all. All right, let me see if he's gonna pop in real quick because he is closing his shop up, so he might be a few minutes late. Let's see. So you all are not going crazy. I got quiet for a second because I'm waiting on somebody to come in. Let me send him an invite real quick. One more time. And if not, I will tell you, this is going to be a very quick live too. Because of course, we're coming back again tomorrow. All right, let me see if I can find him. All right, he's not on live this second, so let's see. And for those of you that are in here waiting on me, thank you for being patient with me, because I am waiting on my guest. He probably got a customer at the last minute, so let's see. This is not my product that we're talking about, but I'm excited about this collab that we're gonna do. Let me see if I could share this live to him. So, out of everybody that's in here, is anybody gonna join me tomorrow? I'll talk about my stuff till he comes in here. Is anybody gonna join me tomorrow? Have you made plans for that? It is 2 hours. It's gonna be 2 hours. 2 hours, 2 hours long with nothing but blends. Well, really, they're going to be cologne blends for the guys. And I may do some pop-up lives, try to switch the live around. I know I had a request for late night. Oh, there he is. All right. Hey. I know I had a request for late night. Oh, there he is. All right. Hey, Matthew. How are you?
Good.
How are you?
Good. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Oh, wait a second.
We can hear you and we see your avatar.
Let me see. Oh, can you see me now?
Yep, it's coming up. Hey, there's one.
Hi.
How you doing? So
Good.
welcome the world of aromas. This is Nouman. As I told you, my new friends, I'm super excited about our collab that we're doing. So, Mr. Nouman, I haven't told them anything yet. So, you want me to do it or you want to do
Well, I just want you to go ahead and do the way
it?
that you like to do it. Tell me what you want to talk about, how you want to do this. What do you want me to talk about? Tell me this.
So the products are in the cart already. So actually, I put 3 of the products in there. I know we talked about 2 where we could change the fragrance, but I also put the perfume base in there because, of course, on my channel, we always talk about perfume. So, and cologne. So, like tomorrow is the guy. So I put the base in there as well. So they don't know anything for those that are in here. And I'm recording it so I can post it again when we're off this live. So I'm excited. And my mods are in here as well, and they don't even know.
Okay, great. So what I'm gonna do is, I think if you actually have fan base who are like into perfumes, and making products that are like more geared towards making their fragrance stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, for example, if you're working on a fragrance that's musky, sweet, not musky, but like a clean fragrance or a fruity fragrance, or you're making a spicy fragrance, whatever fragrance you're wearing, and you just want to boost the fragrance to a little bit more stronger, then you're gonna need something called scent booster.
There it is. We talk about it all the time on the podcast. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people want beast mode. So there it is. Nouman has the product out, and that's one. He's got that scent booster, but he's got some more stuff for you. So keep watching. Keep watching.
Okay. So the scent booster boosts the scent just by itself. So if you do like 1 to 5%, that's all you really need in your fragrance world. Like if you're using a perfume or anything, just use about maybe 1 to 5%, and that's it in your fragrance. And that's all you really need to use to make the fragrance stronger. Then there's some people who actually, I was just talking earlier, a few minutes before, and this guy was saying, man, I mean, he's in love with tobacco and he loves the woodsy smell. He likes the little like spicy scents, but a little bit woody
Yep.
base to it.
Yep.
And then sometimes there's a fragrance that you're smelling, man, this is really good, but I wish there was a little woody base involved to it. It make it a little bit more, the little charcoalish, woody smell. For that one, we actually came up with another scent booster called Scent Booster Woody.
Okay. So see, I didn't even see that one. I just saw the sweet and the regular. Okay. So now there's another one.
So there's three already now. So this came in because I see that when I was wearing scents, like especially like, let's say, for example, if you're wearing Baccarat. Man, Baccarat is like, very sweet, vanilla, sugary smell. But what if a guy wants to make it a little bit more masculine? Guess what? Few drops of this will turn the game.
See, so there you go. Okay, Rob, there you go. That's one of my mods. He makes soap.
Oh, no, it's really good for soap. Oh, yeah. It makes the soap last so long.
Yep, his focus is masculine.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
On my podcast, I have candle makers, soap makers, and it just so happens that right now the focus is on perfume and cologne. So this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect.
Well, that's great, great. I'm really excited at the same time. When I talk to you, you're like doing your podcast and you do such a good job. I really like it.
Oh, thank you. Tomorrow
Yeah.
is men's, by the way. It's nothing but men's cologne blends for 2 hours from 8 to 10 my time. So it's what is that? 7 to 9 your time.
Yeah, yeah, 2 hours ahead of us.
In Dallas, by the way. So if you're in Dallas, go check out the World of Aromas because he's got so many other products and he's got some projects going on too. But look at all the stuff that he has. So all the blends that we talk about, he's got the perfume oils there, right there in Dallas, and they ship too.
Yes,
So
we do.
you will see the products on the podcast coming soon. So Nouman, excuse me, in the warehouse right now, and he agreed to jump on. But we still got some more stuff for you because he's
Yeah.
got some other stuff too.
Yeah, we got a whole. We have like a. We have. You can actually come to our shop, and you
Yes.
can make your own perfume. So we have.
Oh, I'm on the way. As soon as I get to Dallas, and I got to pick up some Cowboys gear too while I'm down there. So
Yeah,
that's
please
gonna
come by.
happen.
Yes.
Absolutely, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
I'm really
definitely.
excited about that. I went to
Yes.
Houston last week, but I got to make it down there to D-Town, definitely. Most
Oh,
definitely.
nice. You
Yeah.
okay? So you came to Houston. Now you got to come to Dallas.
Yeah, got to do it. Got to do it. Like I said, I got to pick up some Cowboys gear while I'm there. So that's another excuse and reason for me to get there. All right.
Definitely.
So you told us about the scent booster Woody. So there's 3 different kinds. Do you want to talk about the perfume base next?
I want to talk about one more first.
Oh, you got something else for me? Bring it out. Let's go.
So now you have to understand that, let's say, for example, there's a fragrance that's very masculine.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to go ahead and turn it a little bit more sweeter because everybody have to have some sweetness into it. Some people, yeah. So if anything I want to have it, I want to turn to a little bit more sweeter. For
Yep.
that, we actually made something called sweet scent booster.
There it is. That's for me. I'm the gourmand girly, and my other mod court, she loves floral.
So this, okay, so we are working on a gourmand next, but this specifically works to make that. Have you ever seen, like, you see an airplane passing by and then you see like a smoke that's just comes
Oh
right
yeah.
behind,
Oh
lingering
yeah.
there?
Gotta have it.
This will do that.
Oh,
This will do
okay.
that. So basically, you will pass by from that space, and then as soon as you're gone, you will still be able to smell it because there's a lot of ambroxan in it.
Oh, for the sillage. Oh, gotta have it. Gotta
Yes,
have
so
it.
there's a lot of ambroxan, and all the ingredients are very much based on creating a silage. So it just makes a good base for fragrance to linger longer on the
Okay.
sweeter side. Now, gourmand, we are working on gourmand. It's gonna be more geared towards vanilla base.
Yes.
In the
Yes.
fragrance
Okay.
world, in the
Okay.
fragrance world, we actually have something called gourmand, and sweet is not the same thing.
Correct.
So when you're working on anything gourmand, you need to make sure that it has the little like warmth to it. Something baked or cooked. You have to feel like, okay, it's warmer, comfy,
Edible.
cozy. Yeah. So that kind of feeling has to come in with that gourmand.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Right there. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's me all day. I love fruity too, and I like florals, but I'm a gourmand girly all day. And when you said vanilla, oh, I'm sold. That's it. It's over.
So when it comes to vanilla, there is one company I think in Chicago that I used to work with. The guy only had nothing but the whole warehouse was made nothing but all vanilla, all different type of vanilla.
Wow.
Vanilla with like warm vanilla, cool vanilla, fresh vanilla, spicy vanilla. So he had like a 26 categories of vanilla.
Oh, okay. See, I need to find him.
So for me, it's very important when it comes to vanilla. Like I take vanilla as like, hey, you can't just say vanilla.
That's
You have to be
right.
very careful. There's like, like all we know, most of the people here in US like French vanilla,
Yep.
you know.
Yep. That's it. And no, there's so many different vanillas and things like that. Now, see, you got me super excited because I didn't know about that one myself. So you just keep dropping the gems and the
Oh,
products.
that's the key. That's the key, you know, that's the key.
Wow. All right. So we talked about sweet. We talked about woody. We talked about gourmand. Did I miss one? That's all three of
Um,
them, right?
you have the sweet, woody, and the original. The
The
original
original.
works with every scent, every
Okay.
single scent.
Okay.
The sweet only works to make it sweet. The thing is, there's when you're starting in the fragrance world, you want to start with something simple and easy, basics.
Mm-hmm.
So it comes
Mm-hmm.
to like, okay, I just want to make my fragrance stronger. Can you help me? Yes, I can. Sweet. So just take a scent booster and start working on it. You're gonna get used to the system that how the sense to sense the sense,
Correct.
you know. And then once you start understanding the basics of the sense, then you can go ahead and say, okay, I think what I was actually looking for is a little bit more woodiness to it, or I want a little bit more sweetness to it.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
you start picking up the subtle things, and you make difference.
That's it. Oh, I agree. Yeah, I've been a candle maker for 13
Oh
years. And
wow, 13 years.
yeah, yeah, we talk about that a lot on the podcast, and I'm glad that you reinforced that because everybody just wants to jump right in instead of the basics. Now, on the perfume side, I'm doing a perfume series right now where we're at the end of it, but we just talked about the fragrance families, the fragrance wheel, and all of that. And see, you just came in and reinforced all of that because a lot of people think that sweet and edible are the same, and they're not.
It's a debate between me and some of my workers that work with me. For them, some of the guys they say, "Hey, sweet and edible is the same thing." I said, "Like, no, no, wait.
Mm-mm.
Edible could be anything that is edible. Even spicy is edible.
Correct. That
Like, you
is
know, since we
correct.
just never actually had anything spicy, doesn't mean that spicy doesn't exist. Yes, sir. I love spices. I love my chilies. You know."
Yes, and I'm sorry. I'm with you. Come here. My puppy's trying to,
Oh,
not a puppy, but he's trying to make noise. I usually put him up, so I'm sorry.
oh,
All
it's
right.
all good. It's all good.
He's trying to be nosy. Yeah, I agree with you though, and I'm glad you said that because a lot of people, I go through the same thing. They want to argue you, and they're really not. They're
No,
really
they don't
not
understand the
saying
difference. Yeah.
exactly.
That actually needs to be talked about. I actually have a whole 26 series, 26 categories in my fragrances. So I actually believe in like, you know, aliphatic, like the fatty things. And then, you know, we have iceberg, like icy products. And, you know, we have citrus. And then we have dairy. Dairy is not same as gourmand.
No, no,
Dairy is a whole different, like milky dairy, you know, smell is a total different thing.
that's
Then
right.
then you have E for edible, and then you know F for floral. You know,
Yeah,
so basically I have all these different categories. I studied in perfumers world, and that's where I learned my
I
perfumery. And it's very fascinating how all these divisions are there, and you know you need to very be careful which one you're picking and how you want to do it.
okay. You know, I'm definitely gonna have to get you on the podcast to talk about that too.
Sure.
Because most definitely, and a lot of people that are just starting out, they don't understand that. And like I said, right now we're keeping it basic. But when I switch over again to my maker series, oh, I definitely got to have you come back. Because right now I'm on the consumer side, pretty much just talking about, because the holidays coming up,
Oh
just talking
yeah.
about the basic, perfume for the consumer. But when we get into the maker side, which is up next, that's we got to dig deeper into that because you just spoke a mouthful and people don't really understand that. Sorry, it's the road noise. That there's a big difference between the two. It's huge,
Yeah.
especially for my beginners.
Oh, good. Yeah, we can definitely talk about it. I can talk about Perfumer's Magic.
I love
That's another, you know, product that we actually have. It's right here. You know, this is really good. This is a game changer. So if you were to deciding that, hey, I would like to make my own fragrance, you'll be able to
that.
make your own fragrance. Yeah. Oh,
Yep,
hold on one
that
second.
is me. I'm saying, yeah, you went out for a second, but we can hear you fine. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. And you see, he's got bottles for Rob. He's got bottles. He's got all of that. Oh, see, you were wrong to put that one up. Wow, so you got the bottles and everything, and they've got a shop on TikTok shop for those of you all that are in the audience. If you are interested in any products, they've got the shop on TikTok shop as well. I had to plug you for that one.
Don't worry, don't worry. I got you. I got you covered.
So while we're talking, since we're talking about it, what are some of the other products that you do have that you may or may not have put on TikTok Shop, or anything that you wanted to add for the people that are in the chat? And as well, I'm going to re-upload this video to spread the word as well. And we'll be throwing it out there tomorrow in the podcast as well. So definitely.
I think what they for my side of the business is, my goal is to um, bring the mindset of humans that they can actually create things. I want to bring art out of them. I want to see people creating beautiful things again. 20, 30 years ago, not even long, 30, 35, I would say 35 years ago, there were more scents in the world than
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yep, you're
Okay.
right.
People were creating beautiful products. They were making things with their hands. They were not dependent on things. They were able to go ahead and create money themselves instead of someone else creating for them and giving them a paycheck. My goal is to go
Exactly.
ahead and empower humans that they need to go out and, instead of, scrolling through things that they shouldn't be doing it, they can actually go ahead and do creative things. They can actually get into an activity that's going to make two people get closer to each other.
Oh,
um, I want to see I want to see doing things that, like, two friends start a small business and now their business is flourished and they're making a very handsome income. One of my friend that I think, I'm not sure if he's on TikTok. He was an electrician. He was a very unhappy man. He
oh
came
wow.
into my place and he was doing electrical. Man, Nouman, I don't want to do this. What do I do? I believe in making something with myself. I was like, why don't you just buy yourself an Fresher Magic, a bottle? I gave him
Mm-hmm.
some fragrances and I gave him some bottles of oils. He poured them together, and it costed him like $1.10. He started selling it for 5.
Yep. Yep.
Today he have his own shop. He doesn't work for anyone. He have his own business. He employs few people for himself, and he
Oh,
makes beautiful products. His brand is called Auto Fresh, but he does really, really good. He's in Louisiana. He does
okay.
like a really good job. He's very happy man. I want to see that. And now his daughter helps him. His daughter is starting his own line. His wife is doing her own line of products. So they just really got into this, and just basically flourished. Everybody, there's so many people that started with me with a smaller business, and now they're doing their own product. It makes me very, very happy to see them make money, to see them have a purpose, instead of, like, just sitting in a house doing nothing. They have something in their hands to sell.
Exactly.
You feel
Exactly.
empowered. Oh, I just made money today. Like, what did you do? I didn't do nothing, and I made $40
Right.
in 1 hour.
That passive income where you've put
Mhm.
in the work and you see it coming back. See, now you can add me to the list, because of course we got to have you back on the podcast for sure. For sure. I took a break from being a maker to focus on the podcast because, as you know, being a businessman is a lot of work that's required behind the scenes to make this happen.
For that, we need to talk about this, like,
Oh,
just when you have
absolutely.
time. The thing is that, if you are dedicating your time for what you're doing,
Mhm.
this is way more work than actually making a product, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
So
the
what?
hard way, but I love it. I do. And especially because I was on YouTube first, which I'm still on YouTube, but I switched over to TikTok and I got to meet amazing individuals such as yourself. Um,
Thank you. I feel
not just in
you're a very amazing person yourself.
thank you. Don't make me blush. But it's been interesting and it's been a good journey. I took a break for a while and then I really came back with the vengeance. And for the podcast, how we met is I actually saw a TikTok video that Nouman had posted, and I posted in his comments, and it was on from there. Because I like his products and what he offers, I think is very unique. And he's being modest right now, but as you see behind him, they offer a lot of amazing products that line up with what we're talking about. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Like I
No,
said, because we haven't even talked about your oils yet.
the oils are like right behind me. We
Uh-huh.
can
I
we,
see you when you
we have
walk.
like a whole line of them. What I want to say though is I want to share this with you. What you are doing is very powerful.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And what I want to say is like you to me are an influencer.
I'm,
Okay?
it's interesting, but I'm trying.
So what you can do is you can actually leverage what we do.
Right.
And you
Exactly.
can take this to the next level for yourself. And just the way that you're doing it, there are so many people leveraging us because they see the potential. What?
Exactly.
So you don't have to do much. You just have to go ahead and join this whole team and then say, hey man, if I have $1 million in a potential energy, how do I turn it into kinetic?
Exactly.
How do
Exactly.
I move this portion of it to me? And it's not very hard.
And you're right. I've really enjoyed the journey since I've been here on TikTok. I started out, like I said, on YouTube and Instagram, but it's been very welcoming since I've been over here. And I'm one of three because, like I said, I've got my two powerhouse mods, so it's not just me. They really support me. Oh, what are we looking at there? We've got. Oh, now see, you went and did that with see
So
see.
this is a brand. This is like all Arabic sense, like
Oh
right
yeah.
over here.
Oh, I'm heavy into the Arabic sense. Definitely.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and let you market it.
Okay.
You sell, do all that. You're gonna enjoy it. It's man, opportunities are endless. There's
They are.
beautiful things that you can go ahead and take it to the next level.
Yes, definitely. Because I definitely wanted to share you and your brand, your journey. Because a lot of people in the fragrance world really don't know all the stuff that you have, and you just sealed the deal. Like I told you in the comments when you posted that the enhancers. Because I talk about it all the time because, like you said, Baccarat, even though we all get tired of hearing about it, it's a number one seller. That unisex, you and I can wear the same fragrance, right?
Mhm.
But we make it a little sweeter or a little bit more masculine. You
That is
might
true.
decide you want to put pineapple in it one day or something, but that saffron, you can't beat that.
No.
And Baccarat is luxury. I don't care what people say. I don't
Yes.
care what they say. Even tomorrow, if you come through, it's in almost every one of my blends for the pop. I took the popular ones on TikTok, and Baccarat comes up and blends well with almost every single one of them. I'm
Right.
not kidding.
It
Almost
is. It
every
is very
single one.
true. It is very true. Yes. The key is that the actual molecule of the whole formula. If you read it, the formula is very basic. It has
Mm-hmm.
like 30 ingredients.
It
Very
is.
few.
It is.
The key is that the original owner who actually came up with it, and of course all the credit goes back to him. I like to say this, that they opened up a lot of avenues for other people to make different products.
Exactly.
And if you ever go to like a candy shop, any candy shop, that's the smell you actually get.
Yep.
It's like
Yep.
a cotton candy shop. That's the smell that basically you're like, okay, that's what I'm smelling. Cotton candy, like marshmallow, kind of sweet, musky, very nice, clean, cooked
You're talking my language, sir.
sugar.
You are talking my language. You definitely are.
Well, good. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm making you smile.
Yes, I told you I was excited about this because a lot of people don't know, number one, your offerings and that the products that you offer. For those of us that I do candles and fragrance, And like I said, Rob, he's a soap maker, but he's getting ready to start getting into fragrance. And then Courtney, she does candles and fragrance as well. And then of course we have entire networks that watch. And I got you on the shorts and the videos and everything. So
Oh, thank
I'm
you. I really
excited.
appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
Excited. And then with the incense and the air fresheners and stuff too, that's for people who don't dabble in being makers, but you also have products that they can use. So I'm super excited. Definitely.
I want you to have every single product. Whatever you need, let me know ahead of time. I want to send you some, whatever you want. So this way you can actually go ahead and try the product yourself. You can
Oh,
talk about the product and then you can see, hey, this products that I actually make, it's not made for anyone other than myself. I
see,
wanted to make sure that it smells good to me.
that's right. That's
It
right.
was it was making sure that it's quality and something that I wanted to buy it in a store for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I could not find it. So I said, like, okay, you know what? This is it.
Listen,
I'm gonna
you
just
just
go ahead and
did.
start making for myself. People are
Yes.
just it's not about money. It's about making sure that you give someone makes them feel happy,
Yep.
and then the money will follow.
That's crazy because that's exactly what I say. If you make a quality product, sorry about this little psycho dude. Um, if you
Psycho
make
dude.
quality products,
In
they'll
fact, it's a
get
good
out
name for a fragrance. Psycho dude.
Yes. And Rob don't steal that either. Hey, Concept. So, Concept, meet my friend Nouman. No, you need to check out Nouman's stuff too. He's over at World of Aromas. He's actually in Dallas, and he has products that will align with what you're talking about as well. Concept is one of my she is one of my biggest supporters, and definitely she's got some stuff coming out. So she's always dropping through, and she probably thought she missed the podcast because
Ah.
usually it's tomorrow, and
Hey,
people
Concept. Nice to meet you too. Sorry,
and
I'm very bad with the reading concepts. Like I'm like say, just got the #1 glitter badge. Oh, good. What does
oh,
that mean?
I know. She always is showing love. Definitely appreciate that. And whoever is looking at the cart, definitely check out World of Aromas. They're not going anywhere, so you'll definitely see his offerings. You know what? Before I ask you, because I wrote it down in my notes too. What are you doing for the holidays? Are you putting any more stuff on TikTok Shop that you could talk about right now for the holidays?
Yeah, so we have a lot of holiday scents that I'm gonna go ahead and bring out again.
Okay.
And for the holidays, I think it's going to be
Oh wow! Thank you, Concept.
these scents. We actually have like boxes, so we actually bought these all from Dubai. So they're coming out and
Okay.
getting ready for sale.
Okay.
Right now, I think it's like 15.99 is the retail price.
Oh, absolutely.
For holiday, look out for it. We're gonna have a special pricing, only especially coming from Bubbles Flames.
Yep. Yep.
We're
So
gonna make sure we put them through her.
they'll
I want to
we'll
make sure that you
put a
get
code.
the benefits
I
from it. The code, yeah.
I appreciate
You get
that.
it.
Yeah.
All your customers can just get a discount. Yeah.
Wow. I appreciate that. Yeah, because I'm excited myself, and I love that line too. So that was an absolutely amazing choice.
Thank
That
you.
was an amazing choice. So you want to give the website information because, like I said again, this is being recorded. I'm going to upload it again so that I can put it out there and put it in the show notes, especially on for those watching on YouTube.
Sure. Our company is called World of Aromas. We are in Dallas, Texas. Actually, the city is called Carrollton, Texas. And we are a fragrance DIY supplies for essential oils. That's our company. And come visit us and let us know if you have any questions. I'll try to go ahead and like come on podcast too. Like at least I try to come like on Tuesdays or Thursdays, like one of those days. But it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of hard. But I'm gonna try to see like if I can actually just go ahead and like do my own podcast and answer people question if they have any.
You should, and we could talk about that too because you definitely should. Because again, like I told you, I love your products and even the platform. Now that we've actually talked publicly, he's got an amazing lineup. Whether you're a maker or whether you are a consumer for what they offer. Concept, definitely, I need to connect you and Nouman together because he aligns with what you're offering is, and he has incense as well. He's being modest tonight, but he's got incense, he's got oils, he's got the enhancers, and now, as we found out, they've got the air fresheners, which I saw.
Oh,
But I didn't know what
one
they were.
thing I just want to tell you
Of
that
course.
everybody gotta have is the nude butter.
Oh, okay. So, oh, see, you've been holding out. So now you got the butters too. See, now you got the
These are the
butters.
butters. Now these fly off the shelf. I don't want to try to like, sell you anything right now, or like I'm not trying to like do this, but I just want to explain you something about the butters.
You are good.
The key is this. The problem with the butter industry is they're making it either too oily or they're making it too light, too
Right.
much lightning. There's nothing that is right in the middle where it actually moisturizes, hydrates, and also keeps the skin soft without being oily.
That's
It
it.
gives a shine, but it doesn't make you oily. You can actually hold the person's hand and you're gonna feel like, oh, that feels so soft and good. But it
Right.
doesn't feel like that oiliness. So it's very, very good. I also have pure shea butter, like mango butters like this. People actually make their own product from.
Okay.
Plenty of it. Like we have shea butter, cocoa butter, cocoa butter, shea butter refined, shea butter regular, nut butter,
Oh,
MCT oil. I mean, you name it. I have like a 10,000 square feet of space that's filled with product. Castile soap. We have all that. So that shouldn't be a problem to give you anything that you need to make your own product. But the nude butter is one product that just changes person's life. Once you're
wow.
gonna start using it, you're gonna literally say, "Hey, man, I don't want to use anything else."
And then going into the winter too.
One or two means.
No, going into the winter too.
So
For
that, oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
that product is very, very blessed. A lot of people love it. It's working for them. They're making good money with it because they buy in gallons from us and then they turn it into smaller jars, like 2 ounce, 4 ounce, 8 ounce, and 16 ounce jars, and they make their
Okay.
own product. We have
Okay.
unscented anti-aging cream. We have hyaluronic acid. We have vitamin C. We have retinol. We have all that. Yeah,
Oh,
anti-aging cream,
see, you need to
CBD
put that in
cream.
your shop. I know you have the website, but you should put it in your shop.
So
Seriously.
slowly we're bringing out the products. It's
Okay.
just that we have like I have more products on the website than what I have on TikTok. So
Yes. I've been to
slowly
the
we'll bring
website.
it on TikTok. But I think
The
this
website.
particular business is made for people to make money from. So I don't want to become the person. I want to put only products that are like necessary for them to see, but
Got you.
they can make their own, and I want them to make money.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Because I've been to the website, so I just wanted for everybody else to know because I've definitely been to the website. I got my eye on a couple of things, and it's refreshing to hear you talk about it from a maker's perspective.
Mm.
Because a lot of times, at least for me, the conversations that I have with makers, we all know there's the popular suppliers, but like you mentioned, your friend who started entrepreneurship, there's the small business who can't afford to pay all that money. And it's like, I want to make a product. The holidays are coming up. What am I going to do? Because I can't afford to pay, you know, $100 for a small container of whatever. So that's another reason why. And I'm so glad we're talking about this to get you on. Because
So
I didn't realize you had that much stuff.
so anybody who comes to my shop, I've started a lady. She came into my shop. She said, "Numan, I only have $25. Can you get my business started?"
Wow. So see, for the record, everybody that's watching and within the sound of our voices, there's no excuse. One product, you said $25, right?
Now I'll tell you exactly what I told her. Hey,
Let's
there's
go.
an oil right here. That's $5. Pick that up. I gave her cherry vanilla. $5, 15 ml. I got her a bottle, A 30 ml glass bottle with a pump, $1. And I told her to go ahead and get labels made that was $1 for five, really cheap. Like you can get it from Office Depot. I got her a small bottle of 2 ounce of Perfumer's Magic.
That's crazy.
And
That's
she spent like less than 20, I think 18 or 17, $18. And she was able to recuperate money back.
heck
She
yeah.
came back and she made money. She spent it next time $100.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think she moved on from there. I think she's making a lot more now. She's her business is up. She's doing good. She's a happy camper, like a little baby. She came in. She was worried. Hey man, I don't know. I'm gonna survive. One kid came over and man said, you know what? I'm starting a business, man, but I don't have anything to do. I just came out of jail.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
And this guy came in. I said, like, hey, give me, how much do you have? Like 50 or 60. I think that's what he had. I think he came up with at least 80 or I think somewhere there. And then I gave him the same thing. Just gave him some bottles. Said, hey man, what do you want to do? He wanted to make perfume. So he got like the cheapest bottle, $2 bottles. And each perfume he sold it for 50.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
That's the selling price.
and that's on the low end because I'm sure he could have made more than that.
No, he's a regular now.
I bet.
Yeah, he's a regular now. He comes in, he buys his stuff, and he goes. So he does his own thing, and now he's happy. So the key is to make sure that how can you empower them to
Mm-hmm.
go like not because finding a job nowadays is very hard.
Oh, I know. I'm going through that right now. I understand completely. But you're going to be blessed, many blessings, big
Thank you.
blessings, because
Thank you.
giving back, and that's for me, that's what I do because I do the blends. So I'll talk to you about that because I do blends too. That's normally what we talk about as well for makers. So if they're looking for blends, um, I've got a. She doesn't want to talk about it because she likes to stay in the background. But I have a couple master blenders on my side in the arsenal, and that's what they do. They show out when they show out too.
So for that, you can actually do something else. You can actually go ahead and go to woacustoms.com. On
Okay, got
that one, on that website that we actually have, it's only for blenders who are like they don't want to be seen, they don't want to be known. But the thing is, they actually make the product and they want me to ship it to whoever they want to ship it to. Or sometimes they actually get a custom blend and sell it directly. So what we do is we blend the fragrances for them or the lotion for them or whatever they want me to do. And then they ship it to someone else.
Let me see. Let me see if Court posts a comment in here, because she's one of them. Like we could talk about that all day long. Like you said, it's a passion. Let me make sure I got the site right for me. It's WOA Customs.
Yeah, wacustoms.com.
Okay, got it.
So at the in the customs, basically, you can actually get your custom formula, but you still have to talk to us in person because when you're gonna go to the website, you're not gonna see any product.
Exactly.
When you log in, the only product shows up is the one that you actually made your specific blends. So your product only shows up. So
Okay.
nobody else will ever see it. If you die, that means the product dead also.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not for sale for anyone else.
well, we don't want to do that, but yeah, I need to do that too because I have some custom blends that I'm thinking about when I do relaunch again. Like you said, take that same blend and do a soap, a candle, a body spray, room spray, you
Yes.
know, just talking off top of my head, the roll-ons, the whole nine with the 1 cent because now you also have made it possible where you could do a masculine and or feminine variation of
Yeah.
that.
So you can actually do like have you seen these like little conditioners that they're showing
Uh-huh.
online?
Saw that. I was gonna ask you about that too.
So
Um,
this is unscented. Just put your scent to it. You're done.
okay, got you.
You got it customed.
Wow.
Put it in a
Okay.
jar, and of course you buy it in a whole.
Right.
You know.
I mean, you have so many different products and you're getting new stuff in, so I'm definitely excited about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely excited about.
We also have the new laundry products that are coming out. We got unscented laundry detergents. We got the laundry detergents. We got the degreaser, natural. We got the all-purpose cleaners in 5-gallon buckets. There's all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
single
Oh,
gallons. You can
you're
just
showing
buy.
out over there now because you're going to get the laundry detergent because that's a big, big thing. That's a big, big thing. I don't know if you could see in the comments, but one of my mods said he's inspired. We were just talking about this type of stuff as well the other day.
Oh, it
It's,
says I heard my name. Okay, there we
that
go.
was Courtney when I said Blend Master. Yeah. But my other mod, Rob, is his is Dapper Guru, where he said I'm inspired.
So what is mod means?
They're moderators. I just hyphened it.
Oh, mod. Okay. Well,
Yep, my
I'm
mods.
I'm very, very new to this online TikTok video game, but you know,
Oh, I got you. Whatever you need, I got you. We'll get you out there, or you got some different options. Definitely, we'll talk about that because you have some different options. You don't always. A lot of people like to be live, but believe it or not, I really don't like to be live all the time. It just depends on your schedule, and especially with your schedule. So you've got some options, and we could talk offline about that. Most definitely.
sure. Definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, normally after 6:30 to 7:30, like between this time is my time. I can actually go ahead and like come. Honestly, like when I'm here, most of the time in the nighttime, I'm just coming in just to make sure that okay, what new blends I want to make, what's the new thing I want to take care of. So every Saturday I'm here talking to my customers, making sure that what they're looking for, how can I help them next? You know, what is the biggest problem they're actually having? What can I make to solve their next issue that they actually have? So I love it. I love just coming in and just talking to them. And so we can definitely do like a Saturday live if you want to do that or whatever, you know, let me know.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's I'm so excited and definitely all the different things that you even surprised me with because you shocked me with some new stuff too. I'm excited about the laundry detergent thing too because I see a lot of people doing it, but the fact that you have it again for makers and you don't have to necessarily go, to the big popular ones. You could try it out. You could see if you like it. You've put the website information out there because I know I could have did gatekeeping. In other words, keeping you to myself, but I wanted to share because I love your mission and we align with that and what you stand for. And then, wow, I'm even blown away with all the products that you have because I knew about a couple of them, but I didn't know you had the sneak ones coming
The thing is, most of the people they call me, I'm their dirty little secret.
in. Oh, so
They want
they're
to hide me as they really want to hide me. They
right,
don't want me to come in the front. But
right.
I try to keep it of specifically for DIYs. And then this is my first. I think this year or maybe 2025 is the last year that this is going to be open to public. After 20, I think 2025 is I've decided that, you know, we're going to close it off and we're going to turn it into a card. So anybody
Got
who comes in before that are going to be grandfathered in. But after that, anybody who wants to join, there'll be a membership. So I
I,
want people to make money. I want them to go ahead and like, you know, put a cap on it. I want to
absolutely.
limit who wants to go ahead and join. But at the same time, I do want the newcomers to come in and create their art. I don't want to stop the art, but I want to go ahead and make sure that the ones who are already in, they should get some incentive. That's very important because
Absolutely.
you know, like when we were growing up in our in homes, and our elders used to say that in the when you go to the
Yes.
ocean has many fish.
Yes, it does.
The fish
Yeah,
will never end. You can keep fishing and you will always be able to get something for everyone who is in the world.
that's right.
So you just keep a abundance mindset, and it's not about me, it's about other person. When
That's
you
right.
when you give it to the other person, the half bread always come back to you.
That's right. That's why I told you you're going to be big. You got some big blessings coming because you're giving back. I got a question. Actually, I got a text of a question. Do you offer classes, or will you be offering any classes for new makers at all?
So my goal is that there's too many people giving classes. We are going to do classes live,
Hmm.
which are I'm planning to do it here locally.
Okay.
I'm going to be coming online to answer questions.
Okay.
So what my goal is that anybody who wants to go and ask a question, they can just come online and they can ask me a question. I will try to go ahead and help try to answer as many questions possible,
Hmm.
because sometimes they want to do an one-to-one question, and of course we'll try to go and keep it private message, and then they can just go and ask privately. But I have
Right.
to try to answer it publicly and just say, hey man, yes, this is a general answer. And if they want a one-on-one consultation specifically for that particular product and it's very complicated, yes,
Hmm.
I do that. There are customers that are actually selling it currently in, um, what is that place? Neiman Marcus. There's a place is called, what's the other one? That's like very famous. That's online, huge, like, box stores. You call it, like, I don't want to call them the other names.
Um,
'Cause maybe I shouldn't say those names.
right.
Maybe I can get in
Well,
trouble.
we just give the alphabet. We call them the alphabet names.
But they're like very big names, but they're selling them right now, and our products, they made their own name on it and they're selling it there. They're very, very happy. And I make a lot of product for them,
Oh.
and they're doing really good. And for them, I had to do a specific, um uh, like a consultation.
Hmm.
Now those require specific work because they're very, very specific, very, very tedious job that requires like a lot of work.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and then for that I have to charge, But then
Oh.
otherwise, for my people who just come in and they want to try to go and start a business, there's no charge, man. Let me go ahead
Oh.
and help you guys out. Let me do this. This is my way of helping you, getting your business going and getting to next level. The ones who are making money and they're already blessed and they can afford it, I humbly ask them that, hey man, you know what, I would love to go and help you, but in return, please give me something for my charge so I can still help the new ones,
Absolutely.
make them money.
Absolutely. Like I said, I love your company mission. It's the same because people ask me, with the basic blends, why don't you sell them? No, they're basic. The ones that are more complicated, yeah, we're gonna have to make you pay for those. But the basic ones that help out, because this, especially in the economy right now, it's giving back, and this is
No, even
free.
the basic one you can charge. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with charging even the basic ones. You're selling. You have a product. See, the thing is that, like, for example, there's one thing said: if somebody is sick, and if you could just tell them, hey man, go ahead and eat some these herbs or this thing, and it's gonna help you. That's fine. But if this person says, hey man, can you make those herbs for me? Yes, I can. I'm gonna charge you. Here's the price.
Exactly.
And that's
Exactly.
okay to charge. So I don't feel I don't feel shame about this. I have all these essential oils. I gotta pay my bills. I got my kids. You know,
Exactly.
I gotta look handsome. I gotta do all this stuff.
Yeah, and see, you got to
It
take care
requires
of
a lot of
yourself.
work. Yeah, yeah.
That, you said it's a lot.
I can't be eating fried food.
Listen, that's a whole nother conversation because I just read something else about that as well, about the fried foods and all the stuff to cut out, and it's like, no, no.
Next time I'm gonna bring a friend of mine. She's into fitness. What's her name? Princess. She's also online.
Okay.
She does a lot of fitness work and she does a lot of things she does it with her son. So it's like a
Okay.
son and a mom duo. They do,
Absolutely.
yeah, she does like a
Absolutely.
really good job. She have a passion for fragrances. She have a passion for health
Oh, you
and
definitely
a
got
mission.
her then.
Yeah, yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. So definitely we'll talk more on it. You can talk about essential oils that are right over here, like a whole line.
There
We
you
can do
go.
one at a
Concept.
time. One at a time.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
And that's why I said that I've got to connect my friend Concept with you because she's into the essential oils as well. So most definitely. My mind is going with the people that I need to connect with you. Some are makers, some are not, and some are novice. They don't want to do it at a professional level, but they want access to the products as well.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah, definitely got to make that happen. But yeah, I'm open. Of course, I'll get with you offline to see how it works for your schedule, because you only get the 1 day's break. So I'm glad that you did take 1 day at least.
To me, it's a hobby. So I do this as a hobby. It was never meant for work. I always wanted to just do this as a hobby. I started it very small, like I only had like 8 fragrances, and it's still a hobby. I am not trying to go ahead and do this as a business. I never thought of this as a business.
Oh
So when I
wow,
come
so
here,
fun.
so yeah, this is my, you can call it, I don't know, man. Like a in another word they call it junoon, or you can call it like a, and just a love for fragrance. You know, I don't know what to say.
Absolutely.
Just I just enjoy blending, making fragrances, smelling good. You
Same.
know, yeah. So that's all it was. And I'm doing. I like to be healthy. I like to eat good, take care of myself. So it just became part of me. So
It's a
now when it comes to work,
lifestyle.
I'm just doing it for fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a lifestyle. Definitely.
lifestyle. Yeah, that's all it is.
It
That's
is,
for me. That's all it is.
because I always tell people it's not just a scent, it's a lifestyle. And you have to be dedicated to it. Definitely.
So I'll
Most
definitely take some time out. We'll definitely talk and see
absolutely.
what we can do to help others
Yes.
and bring a lot of people, as many people that we can actually find who actually are into this. Let's
Oh,
help them.
oh, there's thousands, and like I said, you've got the. I do all of the different areas because I used to just focus on candle and soap makers, but I added those that make body oils, body products, and then of course now I've added the perfume enthusiasts. So that's thousands of people that I just added. That's a new area for me, so I'm still learning my way, but we're gonna make it happen because I'm definitely excited about the collab. And everybody that's within the sound of my voice, definitely go follow World of Aromas. Are you on any other platforms besides TikTok yet?
I am on Instagram.
Okay.
I am on YouTube. I have not used much, but I think I need to put more on YouTube actually.
Oh,
So
you'll be tagged on my video. You'll be tagged.
yeah, so I need to start doing more YouTube. So that's like another venue where people like to talk about. So that's another. But
Exactly.
I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, basics.
Okay.
Everywhere. Whenever I post my video, I post it on everywhere.
Exactly. And see, I haven't started using Snapchat. I'm thinking about that one. So maybe I have a personal account that I never use it. I opened it, but I need to jump on there because that's good for business too.
If you get yourself on Snapchat and then just post videos there, people there's so many people that don't want to use anything other than Snapchat. Just like their home, it becomes their home. Like for me, like you actually come from work, and then I
Hmm.
drive a certain route and I go home.
Yep.
You basically do the same thing with the social medias. You actually pick one over other.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one because that's the one I use the most.
Exactly. Exactly. I got you.
So I would say that you just
About that.
basically, yeah, you need to go ahead and make sure that you're on all of them.
Yep, especially, yeah, I agree. I cannot even argue about that one for what I'm trying to do and spread the awareness. Because this perfume thing is new to me, not for me using it, but for me being on the opposite end of spreading the awareness. Meek, I see you in here too. So I'm glad you could come over. She's one of my followers. I see her. She made a comment for us, but I definitely appreciate you. Definitely check out World of Aromas here on TikTok and all the platforms. And he gave the information earlier, but I'll of course share that, and we're going to talk about him some more on the podcast tomorrow night. Tomorrow is for the men. It is nothing but the men. All blends, all cologne blends for the guys, because they're always putting up with
Something
us.
for
That's
the
right.
guys, finally.
Yes, yes, it is all for the guys, and then we will switch over and do one as well for the fragrance.
For the
Com-
women.
yeah, well, no, women was last week. We did 2 hours
Oh, you
last.
already okay. Wow, two
Yeah,
hours. Woo. that's good.
Tomorrow is 2 hours for the guys, and then we'll do separate pop-up sessions for the fragrance community. See, now they don't know when I'm gonna pop up, and like you said, could be Saturday, could be in the middle of the night. I'm trying different sectors to try to cover everybody. So I'll definitely be in touch with you for
Oh
sure.
yeah. Whenever you want to, just call me or text me
Yeah,
first, and then I'll definitely see if I'm available. I'll just go ahead and jump on and we'll talk.
sounds good. I appreciate it. I definitely
Anytime.
appreciate it, and thanks for coming through too. And I'll send you a message here shortly.
Okay, okay. We'll talk to you soon.
Have a good night. Thank you again for doing this. I really appreciate it. All right, take
Bye.
care. All right, bye
Take care.
bye.
Bye.
All right, you too. All right, everybody. So definitely go check out the World of Aromas, and my new friends over there. I am excited about our collab that we have coming up, and thank you to all of my supporters, Meek, Concept, and everybody who came through. Sorry, I was trying to talk and read the comments as well. So definitely appreciate all of you. And check us out. Oh, Meek, you said you've been on the website. Yeah, and he's going to add some more stuff. So you'll see a lot of the product. Rob, I'm glad you're excited. My mods didn't even know about this. So I am super excited to announce that collaboration. And he is a really sweet guy, and he is really out to help all of us in the community. Whether you own a business, you do it for fun, as you heard, he definitely is here for us. So check him out, and let me do my shameless plug for my TikTok shop. I have other products in there. I added a bunch for the holidays, so if you need some ideas. Oh, do you really, Meek? I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yep, he definitely does. And he's going to give us discounts. I just have to get my code, and I'll definitely share that as well. Um, so, yeah, and Meek, I've got to send you some stuff too now that I'm thinking about it. So, bear with me. But I appreciate everybody, your time tonight. Hopefully, you'll have time to join us tomorrow while we talk about the guys' colognes. Oh, thank you for the follow, Nicole. I'll hit you back. Yep, and Meek, that is who he supports. That is really who he supports, and so it's not as expensive. But definitely, if you have any questions, just DM me, of course. And if not, I will talk to you all tomorrow. And Rob, I saw your message too. So everybody have an awesome night. Court, thanks. And Rob, thanks for the last minute jumping on. And I'm glad that you all are happy about the collaboration. Talk to you all tomorrow. And Zeus says good night too. All right. Bye, everybody. All right. Bye-bye.